Now the world is watching Sweden. Sweden chose to stay open while half of the world was locked down. The government chose social distancing instead of quarantines. And instead of taking the onus on themselves, the government chose to rely upon citizens to flatten the curve. Our next report will give you a reality check and answer the question whether the Swedish way is a model to follow or one to avoid.
By mid-March, nearly every country in Europe had closed schools and businesses. Travel was restricted, citizens were asked to stay at home. But one country stood out for its decision to stay open: Sweden. There is no lockdown here, from bars with crammed outdoor seating to long queues for waterfront ice cream kiosks. And yet, it is a myth that life here goes on as normal. On the face of it, little has shut down. Sweden's strategy to slow the spread of the virus was social distancing. Majority of the people took to it voluntarily. Sweden's moderate response to the pandemic drew praise from various American politicians who saw Sweden as a possible model for the United States as it tries to reopen completely. The question that remains is, did Sweden's approach work, and is it worth emulating? The public certainly thinks so. While Sweden has avoided a large outbreak, it is now seeing a large increase in the number of deaths. Sweden witnessed a deadly week in mid-May. 30% more people died of COVID-19 than is normal. Central bank. If it all works out for the Swedes in the end. Bureau Report, WION World is One.